How's everybody doing? My name is Derek and you're watching A Fragrance State of Mind. Today we're going to talk about my top 10 worst fragrances in my collection. Kind of hard to believe that I have 10 really bad fragrances. Now, here's the deal. These are not terrible fragrances. They're just fragrances that I don't like to wear that much and I just don't enjoy as much as I enjoy the other ones that I own. So we're going to get into this and it might cause a little bit of controversy. So if you disagree with any of the choices that I list here today, definitely let me know down in the comments. Let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this little bad boy right here, which is Burberry Something. I don't even know what this is, to be honest with you. like I know that I bought this a while ago and it's a Burberry fragrance. Maybe if you guys can let me know which one this is. And honestly, I'm not gonna do any research. Maybe it says down here. It doesn't say. So I really don't care. Either way, this stuff sucks. I mean, it smells okay, very generic, incredibly generic. And this doesn't last at all. It lasts like 2 seconds on the skin. It's just very generic. Honestly, there's so many other good Burberry fragrances out there. This is just not one of them. So yeah, this has to be on my list. Maybe you guys can let me know what it is, because I really don't. And nor do I even care. So yeah, it's just not that good. Okay, this is another one that I don't know the name of exactly. This is Hugo and it says just different. Maybe that's the name of it. I don't know. It comes in this little drink mixer bottle, which it's kind of cool, except it's super cheap and flimsy. It's like cheap plastic. This smells okay. Not terrible, okay? It's kind of sweet. It's a little aromatic, a little fruity, but it's once again just very basic, very generic. And it doesn't last too long. It lasts like maybe like half hour, an hour, but that's about it. It's just not great. And once again, I think there's so many better Hugo Boss fragrances out there. This is just not one of them. So if you see this, maybe skip it, or you can try it out if you're like 15 years old and just wanted your first little bottle. But honestly, just go with Nautica Voyage, so much better. All right, so I have glazed this brand so many times. I absolutely love the House of John Varvatos, but out of their entire line, this has to be my least favorite. And this may, once again, cause some controversy because I know a lot of people that absolutely love this fragrance. But for me, John Varvatos Vintage just does not hit. I've heard people describe the notes in this fragrance. I don't pick up any of those notes. To me, this just smells like a little spicy, maybe slightly fougere-ish, very generic, very basic, and doesn't last at all on my skin. It might last for other people, but this just doesn't work for me. And in my opinion, this is the most basic of all the John Varvatos fragrances. It's very generic. This doesn't really work for me. And yeah, that's why it's on this list. Yeah, John Varvatos Vintage, whatever. Okay, so this next fragrance actually was released, I believe, last year or the year before. I'm not really sure. This is from the House of Valentino. This is from the Born in Roma line. I know everyone loves the Born in Roma line. I also appreciate the Born in Roma line, although I think the Uomo line was just way better, way superior. In my opinion, the Born in Roma line just goes a little too youthful, makes Valentino a little hard to wear for me. And this one just sort of doesn't fit in the space of the Born in Roma line. Every fragrance in the line sort of has either a season or some kind of occasion that you could wear that in. This one feels like a miss for me because it felt like a summer release, which is Born in Roma the Gold, but they sort of missed the mark with it because it's not really one that you can easily wear in the summer. And also they released it in the fall, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. It was right before the winter. And I'm like, why are you guys releasing summer fragrance in the Why are you guys releasing a summer fragrance right before the winter? Because it just can be a bit cloying and a bit too much, and it just doesn't work for me. It seems out of place in this line. Although I appreciate it, it's just not one that I wear too often. Born in Roma the Gold for me was a miss. Now this is another highly controversial fragrance, one that a lot of people love because they love Parfums de Marly Altair. And in my opinion, I do appreciate Altair for what it is, but this one just doesn't work for me, and this is Liquid Brun. And let's be honest, this stuff, the first time I smelled it, it reminded me of mole. Now that's a Mexican kind of spicy sauce that you put over chicken, and that's what this reminds me of. I don't know, I can't get it out of my head. I know a lot of people say that there's other notes in this. I don't pick up any of those notes. To me, it just smells like straight mole. That's why I don't really like it too much. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible smelling. It smells decent, and it is long lasting, and it does project. but I can't get that mole smell out of my head. Because of that, it's on this list. Okay, so the next fragrance I'm gonna talk about is actually sort of a troll. This was a fragrance that was released for a movie called Anchorman, and I bought this sort of like as a gag to do a funny video, and I thought, well, maybe it's gonna be an okay smelling fragrance, or maybe it's just gonna be a cheapy fragrance. They kind of went all in on this one, and this is Sex Panther from the movie Anchorman, and I'm pretty sure they put bits of real panther in this, and maybe a little bit of gasoline and urine, because in the opening, it doesn't smell terrible. It sort of smells like a generic citrus fragrance, but as it dries down, it kind of gets really animalic and a bit pissy. I just don't love it. And yeah, I've never worn this one after the first time I sprayed it. It doesn't work as a gag gift. It's funny. Beyond that, it's not one that I'd ever wear, so that's why it's in this list. Okay, so I really loved the Lucky brand fragrances when I was younger. They sort of always had this fresh, sort of like grown-up vibe to them, and I really appreciated the Lucky brand scents. Now this one, which is Lucky brand Rebalanced, I don't get this one. I bought this, I think, at like TJ Maxx or something. It was really cheap. It says fresh ocean air. That's what it smells like. I kind of get that, but also it's very alcohol-y. And I can't get that alcohol vibe out of my nose, and it just sort of doesn't work for me. It has sort of a pleasant smell, but doesn't last at all. It doesn't smell terrible, like I said, but it just doesn't last. It's very here and there. It just, I don't know. It doesn't work for me, and there's so many better ways to spend 25, 30 bucks than buying this fragrance, and in my opinion, this just doesn't work for me. Now, Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male is one of my favorite all-time fragrances. It's a classic, sort of clubber scent, you know, youthful vibes. It's just something that reminds me of the 90s, and I love Le Male Elixir. My least favorite out of all the Le Male fragrances, and then once again, we're on that controversial side because a lot of people love this fragrance, it's gonna be Ultra Male. And for me, Ultra Male just doesn't work. And I don't know why, but this one right here is a clone of Ultra Male, and this is Lattafa Rams Silver. To me, it smells like baby diapers. That's the vibe I get. It's just not my favorite. Whatever. That's what I get from this one. I know a lot of people love it, but it just doesn't work for me. Same reason I'm not into 9 p.m. I've tried it a few times and I just don't like it. So that's what that is. Now, once again, on the side of the gag gift thing, I saw this fragrance years ago and I said, oh, I want to try that. I want to get it. I want to get it. I want to get it. I ended up buying it and I completely regretted it. It was funny for a video. As a matter of fact, that's one of my most viral videos, was my video reviewing this fragrance, which is Secretions Magnifique. A lot of people joke on this one, and I get why. I mean, it has some pretty harsh notes if you look up what they are. I'm not going to talk about it here, but yeah, it's pretty rough. It's just not one that you're ever going to wear. It's not wearable. It's not pleasant. It's disturbing in so many ways and on so many levels. So if you're thinking about buying this as a gag, save your 80 bucks and don't do it. It's just not one for me. Skip this one. But, you know, you want to have a funny joke on your dad or something, whatever. The last fragrance I chose is one that I actually really love, but it doesn't project very well. It doesn't perform at all. The longevity is terrible. And they did come out with an eau de parfum that is way better, just stronger and longer lasting. And I have to love the eau de parfum. So for me, the eau de toilette is a miss, and it's one that I bought a full-size bottle of. And this one is Dolce & Gabbana, the One EDT. Yeah. This is a great fragrance. Now, if you see this in like a Walmart or a CVS or something and you're thinking about getting it, go online and get yourself the eau de parfum. It's gonna be worth the extra few bucks. It's gonna be way better projecting, way longer lasting, and it's gonna smell more rich and vibrant. This one, in my opinion, it just does not work as well as it used to. Get the eau de parfum, you're not gonna be sorry. As much as I love this DNA, this one just doesn't make sense for me. And I would urge you all to go out there and explore fragrances. Try to do your research, and what I always suggest is go out and buy some decants. And the absolute best way you can do that is going to decantboutique.com. They are an amazing decant website. It's a family out of their own home in Texas, and they're over there packing up decants out of a massive fragrance collection. They're super nice people, and I've been working with them for a long time, and I wholly support them. These are amazing folks, and they deserve all the love you can give them and support, especially in these hard economic times. So if you guys are looking to get some fragrances, try them before you buy them and head over to decampboutique.com to support this amazing family. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Continue to share, like, and subscribe. Be sure to look good, feel good, and smell good. And as always, I'm Derek, and have a fragrant state of mind.
Yeah. Smell good.